Hello everyone. I have to apologize to everyone cause this is my first video with my voiceover. Okay, coming to my today's preparation, I'm making pineapple spice wine. So here I'm using one whole pineapple. I'm not sure about the weight of the pineapple, so I'm just using one whole pineapple. I'm chopping them up. I'm not using the top and the bottom of the pineapple. And you could see me using the outer layer, the spiny part of the pineapple. That's gonna give a different taste and flavor to our wine. So I'm dicing them up very small. Meanwhile, I'm saving them in the big mason jar. The glass jar that I use should not have any droplets or the wetness felt in and around of the jar. So the jar that I'm using should be at least like 5 or 6 liters jar. I'm not sure. It's nicely layered up in that big mason jar with the skin. Cool looking. Another ingredient I'm going to add into this jar is one red apple. I skinned them off and I diced them into little pieces. Now we're gonna layer them in the jar. Now as the fruit has been layered, I'm gonna add 4 or 5, but I added just 4 cups of sugar. You can add more than 4 if you want more of sweet taste in it. So 4 cups of sugar. Now we're gonna mix the fruits and sugar and everything together with one spatula. Wooden spatula will be great, and the spoon or the spatula that we use for this mixing up purpose should not be used. The spatula cannot be used for any other cooking purpose. So choose one spatula and set it aside that we're gonna use for only this purpose. This wine has some medicinal purpose too because of the spices that we infuse into this wine. So I'm using cinnamon, cardamom pods, black cardamom, star anise, cumin, fennel, cloves, nutmeg, dried ginger, and some long peppers are called tipli, and the botanical name for this long pepper is Piper longum. And I'm also using some long grain wheat. I'm using just 1 cup of them, and we are making into a little sack kind of thing or a ball kind of thing. You're gonna tie them up in a muslin cloth to infuse them with the pineapple extract, with the sugar extract into that mason jar. With these, I'm adding that long grained wheat, 1 cup of them. So coming back to the spices, we have to give a little crush to all the whole spices. Do not powder them well. Just give a little crush with your mortar and then tie them as a sack. To give some easy ferment to our wine, I'm using 2 teaspoons of yeast that's mixed with a little bit of warm water, and you're gonna pour them in the jar. Let it cool down and pour them in the jar. And along with the yeast, I am adding 1.5 liter of nicely boiled and cooled water to the mason jar with all the other foods and the spice bundle. Give a nice little mix to it, and our wine is gonna be rested for a little while. The specialty of this spiced wine, pineapple spiced wine, will be ready in 21 days, and we're gonna give mix to our spice jar, our spice wine jar every day at the same time with the same wooden spatula. So mark it down in your calendar like 21 days and you are all ready. And we're gonna cover up the jar. It needs some air to ferment too, so please do not close them with a lid or anything else. Just use another muslin cloth, the neck part of the jar, a little tie to it, and do not close the lid. Now let's just wait for 21 days, and on the 21st day I'm going to take another video of how I'm doing the filtering process and how we're going to save them in our refrigerator and enjoy the pineapple spiced wine for the Christmas. I'm so excited. Thanks for watching.